Good morning, friends. I don't get to go live a lot of mornings because usually I'm running late. But this morning I decided to still get up at kind of my normal time for work, but I don't need to get into work until a little bit later today because we have in-service days and teachers have some different meetings that I have to interpret today, but they don't start until 8 o'clock. And normally I have to be there at 7:30. So I'm like, why not hop on and I'll actually do my makeup in front of all of you and we can chit chat. So here we are. If you are watching, let me know, comment below. If you're watching this in replay, which I'm sure many of people are because it's kind of early. It is like not even 6:30 here in Iowa. Usually I want to be like completely, this is my like new routine. I'm hoping to be, trying to be completely ready by 6:30, at least up in my room, like dressed, hair, makeup, all that jazz. And then all I have to do is like grab my breakfast, make my coffee, that kind of stuff, and go, and then I can help the kids. But it's always hard to get back into routine for sure. Okay. Oh, I forgot I wanted to get my perfector. Where is my perfector? Oh, there it is. Yesterday, I noticed a few things with my makeup that I wasn't loving, and so I changed a couple things. One thing, I exfoliated last night. If you got my newsletter that I sent out on, was it Monday? Monday, I sent out a newsletter via text. If you guys did not get that newsletter text, it's instead of doing a monthly email, I decided to do a monthly newsletter via text because I don't feel like people get emails very much, or like they go to junk, whatever. So I changed it up and it's a quick like going to a website and stuff. So anyway, I talked about exfoliating and how important it is. And then second, I felt like I needed my perfector. It just didn't look right. So let me get this wet. Don't use it dry if you're gonna use to blend. So I'm just gonna run under water and then I'll explain what I did. Okay, I'm back. So normally I do this like a little bit earlier, like while I'm getting ready, before I'm gonna do makeup, so it's not like really wet. But I just run water. Now, if you saw it just a second ago, it was a lot smaller. So I run it underwater and I squeeze it a bunch and it will puff up to this bigger size and get nice and soft and billowy. And then I take a towel around it and I smush it out. So right now, like, excuse me, it's damp, but I'm really trying. I don't want it to feel like wet at all. And then I'll use this in a little bit. So I always do that ahead of time. Okay. So let's get started. Now, I always use a palette 27 because I like to have lots of colors all in one place, okay? Don't be intimidated by this. Because people, when you get started, you will probably not start with a 27. You'll start with a smaller palette because there's no need to start huge. I don't want people to be overwhelmed. I usually suggest like this size, a palette 8. This is a really good size because you can have all of your creams, your foundation, that kind of thing, and then you have your eyeshadows on the bottom. So what I'm gonna do first is go into my my main highlight shade and just put this all over. And I'm just tapping it in. And when you are using this cream makeup, you never want to like scoop. You're not going to put your hands in it and like put it all over. We're using very little product. and just tapping it all over your face. And I'm doing a little blending as I go. I'm putting it on and then just kind of tap, tap, tap all over. And I'm just tapping in and tapping on my face. I recently shaded up because I just have gotten darker over the summer. So if you feel like your color, if you already have the makeup and your color just doesn't seem right, it is possible, but possible that you just need to get recolor matched, and I can help you with that. So all you have to do to get color matched or recolor matched is to send a no makeup selfie. So usually like during the day when you don't have any makeup on, so like in the morning, at night, if you wear makeup usually during the day, look facing out a window that just has natural light. Doesn't have to be like sunlight bright. We don't want that. And then hold your camera and take a selfie from like your neck up. So pretty close. So I can really see what your natural coloring looks like in the daylight, okay? Okay, so I just put that main color all over. Good morning, ladies. I see some people hopping on. Then I was going to switch brushes, but I'm going to show you how you can just do it all with one brush. I have my favorites, but if you're looking for some like brush recommendations, maybe you have been using just one brush all the time and want something like that's a unique shape or size, let me know, because I do definitely have like my favorites. So now I'm going to go into my contour, and if you are using like a bigger brush, you might want to manipulate it. Your brush, just like turn it oblong so it fits into your tin better. Okay, and then you can let go. You don't have to keep it that way. And then I'm going to go in and contour. And contouring is just going to give you a little shape and definition. And so if you go around your hairline on your forehead here, it's just going to look more rounded. And you can do a lot with contour, or you can do very little and still have some great shape and dimension. So here we're just going to keep it really basic around your hairline. And then in your, just under your cheekbones here. And again, I'm kind of doing those tapping motions. Today my kids are having their open house for school. So we have 3 different schools to visit between the hours of 4 and 6 tonight. I'm going to go in with a little bronzer too. This is optional, but I love bronzer just to warm up and kind of even out everything. However, my daughter, my middle child, has been sick, and she's going on day 4 of fever, and I'm not seeing any change. And I was sick, if you guys remember, right, the end of July, and then my husband got sick a few weeks later, and we have another one in there.
I just wanted to make sure since I was over there anyway.
Yeah. We thought that that she just has what we have. Did you find it? Oh, I got a different flavor. Hopefully that's okay for her. We thought that she just had what we had, but it's kind of seeming like it's going longer and we need to get checked out. So my husband's actually gonna be taking her here in a little bit. Of course, with me going back to work and until the first days, I can't take any days off unless obviously like I'm sick and I can't work. But yeah, like it's just, I don't know. I really hope she's okay. We did give her a COVID test at home. That was negative. But those fevers, I'm like, there must be like an actual like infection, like not viral, like bacterial thing. Yes, Mary, I saw that you got up early this morning and worked out. Good for you, girl. I want to start doing that again. I'm not a morning person, but I'm trying to be better. I've been so good the last 2 days. I've got out of my bed when my alarm went off within 5 minutes. that's amazing for me because usually I sit there and scroll or fall back to sleep. So it's good. Yes, you definitely need to order, and you have a shopping link open. So make sure you talk to me, okay, and see if we want to place an order and then close, or if we just want to get your order like closed out so you can get some of your free discount makeup. Okay, so now let's do a lip and cheek color. Let's stick to, I kind of just want very basic today. I don't really want anything bright. So I'm going to go into nude here. I might use my finger. I have a kind of a small little tin. We don't have these half-size tins anymore. I kind of wish they'd bring them back. And then I'm just going to tap in a little of that pink, and then we're going to brush it all together. Mary, when you put that makeup back on, you're going to feel so good. If I, like, especially like going all summer, I mean, I will wear makeup throughout the summer, but not like daily or anything. In those days that I put on my makeup, I just felt more alive, more awake, just felt good. And then so I did I did my cheeks, I didn't do my lips. I wanted to do, this is just Desert Sunset. If you guys need a good, just like gloss with like a hint of color, this is it. I did put on, mine look especially glossy because I did start with my lip oil. I always start with my lip oil. You guys, I bought one of those. I have an extra, like, I'm loving this lip oil. It's still available. Make sure you get it. And it lasts a long time, actually. Okay. And then the last part is illuminator. So this is the one that I have really been loving. It's one of our new ones, and it is one of our perfumes, and it's called Stardust. And I love, it's very pearlesque. Is that a word? And you guys, it smells delicious. Like, it smells so good. So I already put on, we have the same scent in like a roller. I already put that on. But you can like put it on behind your ears. You could put on your wrist with that same illuminator that I just put on, because it has a good scent. My hair's like kind of falling out. Okay, I think that looks good. I had my perfector already, and I should have done this before I put on my like cheeks and everything. I usually do this after I do my bronzer, but that's okay. This is going to, I'm just going to bounce it around my face. And I'm just picking up any product. Actually, do you see how like there's just a faint, there you can see like there's just a faintness of product that it picked up. I didn't have too much on there, but it was just enough where it's taking off just that little excess that I have, so I don't feel heavy, cakey. It's not going to, it's just going to have a better longing, lasting effect throughout the day. And that's what I was missing yesterday. I felt like I didn't take off that excess. So yesterday I just didn't feel like it stuck to my face that well. So that really just blends it all in and pushes it in, so it's going to stay. Now, if you don't like right now, so I feel like it has a little bit of a very hydrated, dewy look. Some people don't like that. You can go in with setting powder. This is the time I would do it. But I don't usually wear setting powder because it's not my thing. And then I'm going to do eyeshadow quick. I was kind of hoping to do some like greens, because I'm wearing like green today. You can't see, I have a green sweatshirt that I'm gonna put on, but I don't, do I have, I might not have my greens out. Should I grab green? Okay, I'm just gonna do it. We've got time this morning. I mean, how often do you get to like say you're running ahead of schedule? I love it, because that's not normal me. Oh, I know. I was gonna finish this, and then I was gonna like that. Whoopsies.
Mama's.
What?
I actually also ended awake for a while.
I saw you awake. Are you gonna say hi?
Hello.
Hey, is Bradley up?
Yeah, I don't think he's getting dressed yet. I don't know.
Okay. Can you just make sure he's awake?
I was going to do a prank. I was going to. I put it all of my stuffed animals down, and I put it in my hat on my axolotl. Put it the blanket on top of it, and then it looked like my head. So then I put it the tentacles for my octopus.
Yeah.
In the hat,
So
but the tentacles out, so it looked like my hail.
Oh my
And then,
goodness.
also, I used like the legs like this.
Ivy League.
My legs are like this.
So you tried to trick me that you were still in your room?
Yeah. And then I would be hiding in the
Woo!
laundry room. And then when you're just like, huh, it's not real. I would just be like,
Oh, you're so funny.
that's not how many donuts do you get?
You can have, should we say like 4? Put them on a plate at the table. I bought him powdered donuts last night. Okay. He's like, I don't know, dare I call him schizophrenic? I mean, he's not, but sometimes he can be the most happy child. He is normally really happy in the morning. Other times, if something bothers him, he can throw the biggest fits and be a handful. Don't be scared of the screen right now, because I'm a little, it's a little crazy, but we'll get this worked out. Yeah, he also sometimes can get very chatty in the morning. That's good. This is going to come together, you guys, I promise. Trust the process. Okay, so this is Ivy League. And I just used the, what is this? The smudge brush. And I just put it on that outer corner and then I blended it out. But I'm going to get a fluffier brush now to blend it out even better. Because as you can see, it's a little bold. But I'm going to bring it up because look, when I close my eyes, you barely see that green. So we're going to use this fluffier brush and now we're going to make the magic work. We're going to swirl until it looks the way I want it to look and not so freaky. See, it's already looking better. So I like to bring it up on that brow bone just a little bit so that color pops through more. So I'm starting with my darker color. This was Ivy League matte. There, see that already is like coming together so much better. Okay, and then I think I have a good, I'm thinking Atlantic. I'll show you guys my sweatshirt that I am gonna wear. You'll see why I'm doing greens. First, this is number 33, and I'm gonna put this like in the middle. We're just going all out with green today, because why not? I am a person who likes to match their eyeshadows to the clothes that they're wearing. Anyone else? Or how do you guys determine what eyeshadows you're gonna wear? Or do you just always wear the same colors? I used to be that way. I had just one little palette and these are the colors I used and that's what I put on every day. Because I didn't know how to do eyeshadows. I just wiped them on quick and said it was good. And then this is Atlantic. So it's like a very shimmery light green. And I'm just gonna dab that in the center of my eye there. Or the inner corner, I should say. And then we'll just do a quick little blend and call it good. This might be a really good like St. Patrick's Day eyeshadow combo. Be pretty. Oh, that's what I was talking about, my daughter being sick. So they just left to go to the doctor now. So we're gonna see, but because she's been having a fever, she can't go to open house, which is like not the best thing. Like she really wanted to see this space and meet her teacher and like practice a locker. She hasn't had a locker. So I am little nervous for that. They start school on Friday. Okay, now let's do mascara quick so you can see that you don't have to be afraid of greens. Like, they're really pretty. And I kept it very neutral everywhere else, so it really worked out so well. So, also in that newsletter, when I was talking about exfoliating, you guys, that I'm sure I'll notice it, just makes such a world of difference, because when that makeup is sitting on dead skin, it starts to look a little flaky, and you will know when it's time to exfoliate. But it's really good to just put that into your skincare routine, like once, twice a week. I've thought about just picking a day, be like, I'm gonna exfoliate on Sundays and Wednesdays or something. I haven't. It's usually not until I go, I notice my makeup not sitting well on my face, and I'm like, oh, I need to exfoliate. But there's lots of reasons why you might notice that your makeup is starting to separate, and that is really the first thing I say. Check your skincare routine, okay? The other is that you might have the wrong color, like I was saying before. If you had been in the sun and like went back to work and already started losing a tan, it is possible you might need to shade back down and do kind of like a fall, like a fall highlight color. And then later we can get you into a winter color. Or if you have been tanning a lot, you might need to shade up. Especially if the highlight color you're using is too light, you're gonna see more texture. You're gonna notice that it's probably the wrong color. Because really, if it's the right color, it should be like just blending in beautifully to your skin. Which I think the color that I just shaded up to is working really well. Probably won't stay at it too long since it's the end of summer, but okay. There we go. There. What do you guys think of green? Would you wear it? Okay, put your vote down. I like it on you, but I wouldn't wear it. Don't really like it at all. You can tell me, be honest. I would try it. I would be nervous, but I would try it. Or, oh, I love it and I would wear it. I think it turned out really nice. Let me show you the sweatshirt that I got. This is also one thing that I shared in my newsletter. I don't just do Seint and makeup stuff. I like to share other things. And I always talk about my favorites. Good morning, Donna. I heard you're sick. I hope you're okay. Not a good way for being home, being retired, and summertime. Yes, Kristen. Hopefully we can get together Saturday. I will send you a message. Okay, so anyway, I was saying I share my favorites. If you did not get my newsletter, just comment newsletter. I'll get you on my list so you get it for next month, and I'll probably still send you this month's. But I went shopping, and so in my newsletter, I share like my favorites. So recently I went shopping, got a bunch of like fall pieces, and this is a cute little sweatshirt that I got. And so that's what I'm gonna wear. I'm wearing kind of like some bright green, like a lime green kind of thing, and with this, so I'm green. That's why I'm doing this. So there we go. I hope you all have a fabulous day. I have a long day of just interpreting all day. It's gonna be long, but it's a good way to get my year going and get my hands up again. Anyway, thanks for hopping on, ladies. Again, if you did watch this in replay, just comment #replay so I know that you caught it. And again, vote green. What are your thoughts? Bye.